good afternoon. Welcome to Friday Afternoon in Manor, live with Dr. JJ, and we have a delightful lineup here. And just reminding people, we now will be serving light lunch, so if you want to come out and enjoy and save the conversation as well. But over to Susan Johnson.
Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for coming. We're happy to welcome Meilana Dickenson, who is going to talk to us about the power of the spirit to heal. And that's something I think we could all use right now.
Hello, it's so nice to be here. I know it's beautiful outside, so people would rather be outside, but I have an interesting topic that you might enjoy. So I'm happy to be here and speak about the power of the soul to heal.
Meilana, can you allow us a
Yes.
to figure out why it's reverbing?
Wait one moment.
That's not
Okay.
Try again.
All right. So again, I'm happy to be here and speak about the power of the soul to heal. I've been studying soul healing for over 10 years, and I am a Dao Hands practitioner, a practitioner of soul healing. I'd like to begin to tell you about myself before we start. I always knew what I wanted to do with my life, and that was to help people. I became a pediatric nurse caring for children in the hospital, and after 10 years, feeling it was not the right fit, I left nursing to work in the schools as an educational assistant, supporting students with learning disabilities and helping children in a special class to prepare for kindergarten. At that time, there was a growing interest in alternative healing methods, therapeutic touch, if you remember, hands-on healing used in hospital, Reiki, which is still going on, massage therapy, naturopathy, acupuncture, and more. People wanted these treatments because of their holistic approach, meaning they treated the whole body and still the symptoms, their effectiveness, and their lack of side effects, and also the cost. At my brother's invitation, I attended a seminar by Dr. Sha, a traditional Chinese doctor who was introducing ancient self-healing techniques used in China that were simple but very effective. The practices combine traditional Chinese medicine, Western medicine, and Qigong. And for those of you who don't know Qigong, that's a 4,000-year-old ancient Chinese exercise which uses a healing technique which involves meditation, controlled breathing, and movement exercises. I later learned that Dr. Sha had spent 30 years of serious study of the cultural arts and sciences, Tai Chi, Qigong, I Ching, Feng Shui, Buddhism, Taoism, Confucianism. He was also a Western trained doctor, acupuncturist, herbalist, and a Qigong master. Fast forward 10 years later, in 2009, I saw him again at the Indigo bookstore, which is close by at Yonge and Eglinton, promoting his new book, The Power of the Soul, The Way to Heal and Rejuvenate. So I'll just show you that book. That's it. That's the book. I've been curious about the soul since reading the book, The Seed of the Soul by Gary Zukov many years before, but this was different. It was all about the soul and more. Continue on. My journey to learn soul healing was initiated, and I began to study with Dr. Sha, learning everything about the soul, the early self-healing methods of the 4-power technique, which is now involved to 6 powers, and the integration of Tao calligraphy healing, which is another aspect. Over the years, I've acquired skills to help others with immediate results. For me, to self-heal is very empowering, and that everyone can learn the techniques. So there's a picture of the book. There's a book that's written about Master Sha, and it tells about his journey, and it was written by William Gladstone, and who at first didn't believe in what was going on, believe in Master Sha, and also William Gladstone, I think, was a publisher of other healing masters. There's Eckhart Tolle, and I think Deepak Chopra. So that's a good book to read if you want to learn more. So which brings us to our topic today, to explain the power of the soul. To give you perspective, conventional medicine focuses on matter in the cells, using blood tests, scans, and x-rays. Traditional Chinese medicine focuses on the energy between the cells. If qi flows, one is healthy. If it's stagnant, one is not healthy. And I guess an example of this is a tumor, which is an accumulation of energy, blocking the flow of energy. So soul healing focus is heal the soul first, then healing of the mind and body will follow. So what is the soul? It is described by some as the essence of one's life that survives the death of a human body. In China and India, they're very, very familiar with the soul. In the West here, we know it as spirit or an inner voice, but it is also message and information. In quantum physics and Tao science, they teach soul as information or message. Soul and message, information are the same. Everything and everyone has a soul. A human being, an animal, plants, trees, your dog, your cat, the sun, the moon, inanimate objects such as a city, or relationships, business, and finances. In the human being, the soul is a golden light being, which resides in the lower abdomen of the body, or in any of the 7 chakras, which are 7 energy points in the body. If you study yoga or yoga, you probably are aware of that. How do we know it's a golden light being? Because people with spiritual channels or third eye have actually seen it, and they see a life form, a light being. In the human body, every system, every organ, every cells, DNA, RNA, and others, and in the spaces between the soul have a soul. How does it work? Ancient spiritual teachers teach that everything and everyone is made of Shen. And I'm going to give you a visual because words are a lot. Qi. So Shen is the first one. Shen. Qi. Yeah. I'm giving a visual because sometimes just to give you an understanding. Shen, Qi, and Jing. So in the picture, you'll see in the first one, back to the first one, Shen includes your soul, your heart, and mind. So Shen is information, soul is message, the heart's the receiver, and mind is the processor. So when you combine these things together, they can transform things by connecting to the soul. So the soul gives a message to the heart, which is the receiver, which is in there. Soul is message, gives a heart to the receiver, heart, which is the receiver. Then it sends a message to the mind processes the information, directs the energy takes the action and moves the matter. And matter is what you experience, which is this one. So I'm going to repeat that again. Soul gives a message to the heart. Heart receives the message and gives it to the mind. The mind processes the information and directs the energy. Energy takes the action and moves the matter. Matter is what we experience. So I just want to share a story that Master Sha showed using the soul healing technique that I'm going to share with you, because Master Sha has taught many things. He's advanced quite far along. Hi, Solomon. So this is a story. When Master Sha was in Indian teaching, because he travels the world before COVID, he was starting to get well known. He traveled the world and he was teaching in India, and his books had come out. One of them was Soul, Mind, Body, Medicine, just this one. Soul, Mind, Body, Medicine. This is a book this individual had used. He was a doctor in India. He had a patient that suffered from severe psoriasis. And those of you who don't know, it's a very severe skin condition. And this person had suffered for years. Her body was inflamed. It's like red splotches, and her skin was very itchy, and she was shedding skin. She suffered for 7 years with various medical treatments with no success. She practiced for many long hours. I'll go back, with no success. So this doctor taught her this healing method from the book to heal her psoriasis. So she gave it a try because she had no other recourse and she was willing. So she practiced for many hours, several times a day. After 2 days, the inflammation was gone. And she continued to practice every time she could have time. And within 7 days, the whole body was cleared. It was gone. And then another one was where this woman had a cyst in her uterus, was the size of a grapefruit. Again, she used the healing technique, and within 7 days, her cyst completely disappeared. There are many, many stories in his books that have come about using some of the techniques that Master Sha has taught. So today I want to do a self-healing practice using this information. So I want everyone to think of an area where you have a little bit of pain, whether it's your shoulder, your back, your knee, your stomach pain. If nothing comes to mind, you can still focus on something to heal and rejuvenate. And we're going to use this technique. It's called the 4-power technique. It involves soul power, where you're going to say hello to your souls, and body power, which is a placement of your hands on the area where you want to receive healing. Mind power, which is creative visualization. And sound power, which is a positive message that you want to send to for your request. So we're going to repeat the sound for about 3 minutes minimum, out loud or quietly. And then I'll close the practice by saying how, which means perfect, wonderful, or get well, to thank the souls that came to help us. And then say thank you, thank you, thank you. And gong tong song is a Chinese additional words that say respectfully return, because you've called the souls in. Because remember, souls are, when I said souls are everything and everyone, anything, it also includes souls like saints and Buddhas and Jesus, which the chair is a soul, the table is a soul. So today we're going to, everybody has to think of something. John Joseph, you have something? Okay, so you follow along and we'll do it together. So before we start, think of how you're feeling right now, sort of the baseline, and then how you feel afterwards. And I'm going to ask Susan because she's here. So close your eyes and just relax, because when you relax, the cells will connect better. And then your intention is there, even just to try it this once. So say hello means, dear soul, and you can repeat it quietly or silently, dear soul, mind, and body of my, whatever your request is. You're going to give it love. I love you. You're going to make an affirmation, an order. You have the power to heal yourself. Give them a pep talk. Give an order. Do a good job. And then express gratitude. Thank you. So body power is place your hands on the area. I'm going to put it on my stomach here. Place your hands on your body where you like to request the healing. So that way you direct the energy to where direct the energy where you want to go. And mind power is to use creative visualization. So visualize golden light, because that's a healing light. Think of the sun. Go to that area of your request. And sound power is a positive message. So we could send a message like love, love, love. I love my back. I love my stomach. I love my heart. Okay, is there any questions? Okay, so I will start and we're going to do one more thing. After we're finished, I'm going to say how, and then you know the practice is finished and then say thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I just want you to sit for a few minutes and just experience this. And then when you're ready, we'll open our eyes. So I'm going to try and keep track of time here. Okay, so we're ready. So we've done that. The soul power, we said hello. Body power, put your hand. Mind power, visualize. And sound power, love. Or what do you say? I love my back. So we'll say it out loud. And if you're shy, you can say it. But as long as you say it, it's the most important thing. So I'm going to start with love, 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 love. And I want everyone to chant along. Don't be shy. We're just us. Love, love, love. Because you're sending that message to your request. Love, 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 love. I love my back. I love my stomach. Love, 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 love. Focus on the area that you're giving it to. Love, 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 love. I love my back. I love my stomach. I love my knee. Love, love, love. I love my hip. I love, 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 love. I love you. I love you. I love, 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 love. And you can chant silently because that vibrates the smaller spaces. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. I love my back. I love my hip. Love, 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 love. For the last couple minutes, seconds, we're going to say it out loud. Love, 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 love. I love my back. Love, 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 love. How? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gong song, gong song, gong song. So sit there for a few minutes. Take a deep breath and relax. Breathe it out. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and I invite you to share what you experience.
Seems happier.
He's supposed to. Anybody like to share or has an
Well, I can jump, you can hear me from what I was saying.
Yeah, I would say I felt a real sense of internal harmony. And so the words were meant
Great sort of love. Anybody else? Anybody else put your hand up?
Don't be shy. It's okay if you say I didn't feel anything. Sometimes it's
Somebody's
different.
got their back, that's good.
This,
Helps with, this is what they call visualization. It's something that's been used a lot. Gilda Radner was told to use it with her cancer, and it's, you visualize, if it's like a bunched up muscle, you think of it as bread dough and you're pulling it apart and you're easing it. If it's a pain, you visualize it like a light, and the light gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer. And it tends to work for a lot of people. The thing is, of course, to let it work, to believe.
okay. Does anybody have any questions?
So, yeah, I mean, so when I think of this, right away, a shamanic spirituality, when you think of people that for millennia were using sometimes, well, vocalizations it's interesting, when they were portrayed in films, Hollywood didn't necessarily give them the power, what they call them the witch doctor or something. And then, of course, I think that in the Middle Ages, well, the women did this, but they were burned at the stake for being witches, so to speak. But we're reminded by, we read it sometimes, it seems as if it's something new, but it's definitely not new. Except for the idea of vocalization is called an old ancient version of spoken word, which really touches your soul. And you reminded me when I was in Thailand, and we were walking, many temples, you'd often hear Buddhist chant. And the Buddhist chant would be right here in the middle of the chest, and just like you were talking about today. And I think sometimes people don't realize when people listen to music, maybe not all music, but some music, it certainly lends itself more to that than others.
Great, great.
So, anybody else have questions out there?
Or comments?
Comments, if there's one second here, we're gonna make you vague so we can see, and that's, just turn off your, good.
Hi, Gary.
Fire away here.
Hello. I found it very peaceful, and after it was over, I forgot what I was worrying about or what the problem was. Is that a common experience?
Everybody experiences something different. Sometimes it's immediate. Sometimes it's like a day or two afterwards. When I was doing, offering someone healing this of a different nature, she couldn't walk up the stairs, and after it was done, she said, she didn't feel anything, it wasn't any different. But the next day she called me, she says, I can walk up the stairs. So sometimes we call it blockages where the energy is not moving. And it's like having a brick wall. If you've had that pain or discomfort for a long time, it takes a lot. It's like that when we're talking about doing the sound, it's trying to penetrate this wall. And after a while, it gets through. So everybody's different. If you didn't feel anything, that's okay, but you did get something. So
I felt
wonderful.
good.
Yeah.
I found it was quite amazing that, it was peaceful. And then whenever it stopped, I thought, what was I thinking about? It totally disappeared.
No, it's wonderful. It's as I said, I've been doing this for 10 years, and of course there's always a little bit of doubt, but I've been in it for so long, it works. It very works. And I'm very happy to share it with people because, as I said, it's self-healing. You can do it. You can do it. There's many, many practices to go along. And I just gave you the very early techniques that I learned, because there's more things that have progressed since and being with them for 10 years.
Thank you, Gary. Any other questions from Gary?
Pardon me?
Any other questions?
No, that's great. Thank you. I enjoyed it. It was very enlightening. Thank you.
Any questions from anyone else?
Yes, I have a question. Should you do this as a practice every day?
Yes, do you have, if you have a particular concern, yes, because as I explained, this is the example. This woman had a very serious skin condition, and it took a long time for her. That was very, very unique. It took a long time, but yeah, do it every day, every day. And I can, if you want to contact me, or I can give information how to go through the steps again. That's just one of the very steps, techniques that you can use. Yes, you can use it for, if you have anxiety. I didn't want to conflict with many things, but if you have anxiety, for instance, if you put your hand on your heart, because it's your heart center, and say, dear soul, mind, body of my anxiety, anxiety, I love you. You have the power to heal yourself. Heal yourself. And there's different sounds you could use to vibrate that area or to heal. Yeah, thank you. That's a good question.
Did you want to put your email in the chat?
Yeah, it's a long one. I wish I had a shorter one, but
Tell you that.
well, you're gonna have to spell it, because I'll have to change it one day. So it's my last name in short form: DCKNS. N is Nancy, S and Sam,
Yes.
M is Meilana, E I
MS, DCKMS.
NS, N is in Nancy, D is in David, C, K is in Ken, N, S,
Yes.
MEIL
Yeah.
at AOL.com. Yeah.
So just take a look at that in the chat, everybody.
Yeah.
And there's so sort of a short form Dickens.
Yeah, Dickens, Meilana,
Yeah. Okay. And now, Debbie, do you have a question?
Yes. Meilana, I remembered that from one of the classes that you talked about, I believe it was you, talked about trees and how trees give us energy.
Mhm.
Was that
Yeah,
from one of your
well, I may have
classes?
mentioned that, but they do. And I know people mention that if you sit beside a tree, they radiate energy too. It's what I've learned from other things, and nature is very healing. I think you all know that. I've gone out in my garden and I'm out there for 4 hours and I feel great. So everything can offer you healing as well. As I said, when I said souls, I said everything. So you could ask the tree, again, and using that invocation, please offer me healing, and it will.
Mhm. So I found that when you're feeling sad
Mhm.
or depressed, or to go down and into the trees and absorb the energy.
Perfect. There's so many ways that you can uplift your spirits. Sometimes it's chronic for some people, but yes, there's, like JJ was explaining, music uplifts people. It changes to what we call frequency and vibration. And there's lots of things been said about that, how things can vibrate at a slower level or a higher level. For instance, like when you, I think an example is a water glass. Well, you can bang it and it'll have a high sound. And another one I wanted to explain too is, I think it's different from me, is Dr. Emoto. He was the one who studied water, and he studied the crystals. So when you said a very negative word like bad, the crystals would form in a certain formation. If you said happy, you'd see a beautiful formation of crystals. So there's many things. I mean, as JJ said, this Master Sha is one person who I've been resonated with that has his way of healing, but there's many healers out there. It's just what works for you. I just find this very effective.
That's wonderful. Now, so in terms of other types, what would one recommend for maybe some people going forward? So we've heard this, and you mentioned the books, and I mean, one thing, are there other, sometimes you send me links to different teachings. But
Yeah.
are you doing a blog yourself?
No, I don't do a blog.
Have you thought of doing a blog? Are you, we could do 5 minutes with Meilana on a daily basis.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. There's a lot of people actually on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, I'm not trying to push myself away. But Master Sha has a lot of healing exercise on there. He does the chanting. You just have to sit there and listen. One for hip, for finances, for your spleen and stomach. And then I think JJ has this one thing that people can listen to is Love, Peace, and Harmony. I think we had it playing before we came
I
on.
just have to go to that.
Yeah,
Right.
and
I'll let people hear it.
yeah, please listen to that. We can do this for the last few minutes. Actually, close your eyes and just listen to it.
For about 3-4
Yeah,
minutes.
3 or 4 minutes.
1 second. We'll go back to
Because it's a soul song,
it's,
you can request a blessing from the song.
so as you're listening to this, just close your eyes
Yeah.
and we'll let it play for 3 or 4 minutes and 1 second.
So relax, put your shoulders down. Actually, this is another version, but this is a meditative music. This is okay also. I like this too.
Hello, everyone. What I'll do is I'll put the link to this. Hold on, there's an even other original one. 1 second. There we. Oh, here it is. I'll put this.
That's the one.
I'll put this in the
Ask
chat.
for the blessing. That's the one, really, that's the one. But the other one's good. This is the first original one.
The other one was a new revised version.
Yeah.
So
This is the one you should be listening to.
I'll put this in the chat.
Yeah.
And there. And then what I can do also.
This is the one you can ask a blessing for. It's got one day I'll talk about this song too. Dr. Sha. I don't know. There's www.drshaw.com.
What else?
Because this is a very special soul song. Very special. It's a divine soul song.
Sorry about that. Just trying to do this. I did that the first time. Okay. It did. Okay. Bear with me. I'm just going to figure out
There's
what.
something
I think what we need is an annotated bibliography from you, Meilana.
Yes, and there's.
That with a bit more information. So back to you.
Okay, so the other thing I will, because I will talk about, which is the most current healing that he's doing, is calligraphy, Tao calligraphy. And it's something that he learned from a lineage holder. He's now a lineage holder. It's one stroke calligraphy. And then, and in the calligraphy, he uses that, you connect with that, and to receive a healing. One day, I hope I can bring it to you, and we have a small class, we can do this calligraphy. I don't know if there's anything, I'm gonna check this book to see if there's something in here that you can, so I can show you what it is. He's done, here's one right here. This is one example. This is called, can you see it? Sort of backwards, Soul Light calligraphy. This one's calligraphy, and they all have, you connect, there's a portal. And now Master Sha is teaching the Tao, not Taoism, but Tao is the creator of everything and everything. And it's got a high purity energy, because Master Sha is a very high spiritual teacher, healer. And he has many abilities. And one of them is that he's teaching now to connect with the Tao through these calligraphies. The most recent book, I didn't bring it with me, unfortunately, it was Tao calligraphy to heal the back, specifically for the back. So a lot of people suffer from back problems, whether they're lifting or carrying. And this book, when you use it, will help you heal your back. So he's going through, right now, if you go to the site, www.drshaw.com, you will find a lot of information in there. There's what we call, I've sent JJ Tao light massage, which you really, no one touches you, but you lie down, you make a request, and the light and energy from these calligraphies come out to you, and you receive it. So Master Sha always say, I always like to use this. If you want to know if a pear is sweet, taste it. So is there any questions? I know Debbie's been around for a while. I connected with her. I haven't seen her for a long time, but does she have any questions she'd like to share, or?
No, no more questions.
Okay.
Anybody else questions?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think I sped through this.
that's okay. So we'll probably be good if you guys give us a one-page, some websites to connect with.
Yeah.
That would be, I can share that with people.
Mhm.
We can go in our network when we.
Yeah.
Also go in the, this is going on YouTube, put it in the header.
Yeah, I can put that. So if you send us, we can send it as a photo, an image, and we can put it on the header of YouTube. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you want me to send I wasn't sure. Oh, the calligraphy?
Well, just the resources you suggest.
Yeah,
we can add that to that.
yeah.
Okay.
If you go to the www.drshaw.com website, it has a lot of information, what he's doing, and the calligraphy, blessed healings. So
Well, I would say it's been wonderful, Meilana, having you here. Well, just to have you by here. Once that's fine. And then, so we'll say back to Susan.
Thank you all for coming, and thank you. That was really informative, and I'm certainly going to follow up on that. Next week, we welcome back Victor Carrington, who is going to tell us about springtime in Toronto as it used to be. If you attended his one on winter, you will know that we used to be able to skate on the Don River, and there were ski hills and all things that we don't have anymore thanks to global warming, but it'd be interesting to see what we used to have many years ago in the spring. So I hope you can join us.